That's right, it's the Hollywood Social Lounge right here on KVVB TV, Channel 33. Yes, we're getting ready for a fantastic show. Yes, today I'm excited about this because it's not every day you get to meet a superhero or supervillain. I don't know. Which is he? I don't know. We shall see. Yes, it's all about Sci-Fi's latest deadly class. And it's where survival is extra credit. Yeah, give you just a glimpse of just a little bit of what you can see on this show is right here. Check it out.
The young people watching, I have a very personal message for you. I've always thought of school as an environment in which you can be great. There's a big, wonderful world out there for you. It's exciting and stimulating. So to my young friends out there,
just say no. I train creative problem solvers.
Do you have any idea where you are?
A weak do not belong in my school.
This is insane. Did I just join a cult?
Just say no.
thank you.
That's right. Who was the man with the blade? We will find out right after this. Yes, Michael Duval's going to be with us right here on the show. So excited about this. Again, this is just a long list of fantastic superhero, different take on the superhero genre. This is actually based on an Image comic. For those of you that don't know, there's DC, there's Marvel, and then there's Image, which I actually really loved reading. So Michael Duval is going to be with us here live on air. Get your questions ready over there as well. A big shout out to those tuning in live. We appreciate you. We also are streaming live on Facebook and Periscope TV. Yes, we got you covered. So we are going to take a quick break here on the show. When we get back, we'll be joining our live radio audience over here at ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Yes, that, trailers, and more. It's a fun show, so stay tuned right there. We'll be right back right after these messages. All right, guys, we got Mr. Sean Nickerson in the house. Can you do a quick test for us on the audio, Mr. Sean? All right, then you got to say like a special code of the day so that we know that they're hearing you. Ooh, that's right. I still got to get on that, man. I know, I'm delaying here. That's what I hear. I hear it starts off really good with the first one. All right, guys. Let me know if you could hear Mr. Sean Nickerson. I know there's a delay here, so if not, then I have to restart a couple things here. So let's see. Tim, Diana. Yeah. Good job, Diana, for joining us. Let's see. Tim Harris must have stepped away, so I don't know if anybody can hear you. About ready just to restart just in case. Oh, you know what? There's a way to... Keep talking, Sean. Just keep talking. I'll just test my own feed here. No, I haven't. Let's see here. Hold on. Of course we are, and I have no answers here, so keep talking. Yeah, I don't think it's working. All right, I'm just gonna go.
Getting ready to start real soon.
Okay. We'll figure it out at some point.
We got 10 seconds. Here we go. Check us out online at KMET1490am.com.
That's right. It's the Hollywood Social Lounge right here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We are so happy to have each and every one of you join us. You're already joining our live TV audience over there at KVVB TV, Channel 33. Yes, also Facebook Live, Periscope TV. We got you covered. It's a really big show today. Later on, from Sci-Fi's very own Deadly Class. Yes, you could find it on Sci-Fi. It's a long list of different characters that you may not be used to. Maybe in the more popular Marvel DC universe. Maybe that's just a little, I don't know. You're thinking, okay, a little overkill on the Marvel DC thing. Maybe I'm looking for something a little different. Well, you could definitely find that here on Deadly Class. Yes, later on in the show, we're going to have Michel Duval. He's going to be joining us on this very show. Yes, he plays a sinister, dark, and deadly, or is he? Maybe he's just got feelings and they got hurt somewhere along the way. Yes, also known as Chico on the show. We're going to be talking to him a little bit later and find out about his character as well. If you have not seen Deadly Class, you got to check it out. I know you will, especially after this. But first of all, we got Mr. Sean Nickerson in the house. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes, and lots going on in the world of entertainment. And Sean, I don't know how you feel about this. Did you watch a little bit of Arrow or Supernatural?
I've seen Arrow. I have not seen Supernatural.
Ah, okay. So Supernatural is probably one of, I don't know if anybody else has beat it yet. I think it's, let's see, 13 seasons, right? 13 seasons is where it's gone, or it's pretty far into it. Well, it's coming to an end. Arrow is coming to an end as well. So everything's just like they're wrapping everything up. Now, are you a fan of the Arrow series, Sean?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, I have to admit, among several of the CW shows, I actually like The Flash. I like Arrow. I like when they cross over as well. But I got to go back, and you know, it's kind of like, if you have not seen either one of these, you can kind of binge watch on Netflix, right? You do a lot of Netflix, Sean.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of the thing to do. Yeah, the CW has released air dates for 13 of its series that are currently on, many of which have already been renewed by the network. All American, Roswell, New Mexico are both waiting for their fate, but according to this, Black Lightning, yeah, being the first to say a temporary farewell on March 18th. As for the more permanent farewells, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend will conclude its 4-season run on April 5th. One other thing to note, Supernatural is ending a bit earlier than usual because season 14 only contains 20 episodes. So I got that wrong. It's actually, I think I got stopped on season 13, so now I'm waiting for season 14, but as you all know, it airs on CW first, then you have to wait pretty much a whole season in order to then watch it on Netflix, which is what I've done. But I caught up. I caught up through seasons. I binge watched the first 5, 7, maybe 10 seasons of Supernatural. So that's a fun show. And of course, there you go. The usual is 23, by the way. But so Black Lightning comes to a temporary end March 18th. So get ready for that. They're wrapping up there. Do you watch it on the CW, or do you just wait for Netflix, Sean?
I actually, I watch it on the CW app, actually.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Who?
Everybody has an app now, right? It's just the way to go. And do you have an unlimited plan, or do you make sure to go maybe to, you're only on Wi-Fi spots, or you bum off of somebody else?
No, I have internet.
Okay. But I mean, sometimes people when they're out and about, they want to be like, hey, you got Wi-Fi here, right? You ever do that when you go to somebody's house? You're like, hey, what's your Wi-Fi password? It's not as safe. I was listening to a report today. It's not as safe going to, for example, coffee shops and other Wi-Fi spots and then going there. Yeah, it's not a good idea, especially if you're making a purchase of some sort, right? Or you're entering your credit card, because they have sniffers, right? They could be on the same network basically. and a hacker can funnel through into your computer and get your information. So you got to be careful when you're on those Wi-Fi spots. Now, AT&T, yes, I have AT&T. They have a VPN, virtual private network. So when you're on a Wi-Fi, it actually kind of funnels you into this other category, so you could kind of be somewhat anonymous, but I don't know. So there you go. Back to streaming. Just, you know, this is for your safety as well. All American comes to an end there. March 20th, March 28th, Legacies. April 5th, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. April 23rd, Roswell, New Mexico. April 25th, Supernatural. May 13th, oh wow, it's all then ending. May 13th is Arrow. May 14th is The Flash. And this one's sad, Riverdale, right? Luke Perry. They're doing a special tribute to him as well. They've done. I don't know about his character and what they're going to do there. That was so sad to hear, right? Did you ever watch 90210 or any of his other major films or TV shows?
I watched 90210 a little back in the day.
Yeah. So that was terribly sad news. And for those, again, that are paying attention to strokes, it can happen to anybody, especially, you know, as they, you know, a lot of people say, well, he was kind of young for a stroke. I know, because my grandma died. She had multiple strokes, and the last one, she ended up falling down and hitting her head, which was terrible. But for others, it could be debilitating. Some, they might have a mini stroke. It could lead to a major stroke. So you definitely got to take care of yourself. I just saw recently a friend. He's a comedian, good comedian, and he can't move his face. I guess he just had a stroke as well. So between that and then, of course, Alex Trebek. Did you see that news? Alex Trebek, of course, talking about his latest diagnosis with pancreatic cancer. And but it looks like he's going to fight it all the way. And I have to say, I don't know, did you see him do the video? They posted it on Jeopardy.
No, I did not.
Yeah, he was very positive, upbeat about it. Was like, you know, before you hear it from anybody else, I want you to hear it from me. He's like, and then he, you know, said he needs to fight it, especially because he's still on contract, right, to enter on Jeopardy. This story I just saw today, though. It says, if Alex Trebek could turn back time, there's one important date in his life that he'd change. The day he met his wife. Yes, he told People magazine, he says, I'm pretty satisfied with my life. And, you know, again, he's actually 78. He looks good for 78, right? I wish I could look that good for 78. So he said in his comments, he said, but my wife, Jean, and I have been together almost 29 years. And I was thinking about President Bush when he died and all the comments about his life, about what a nice guy he is and how he and his wife had been together 73 years. I thought, oh my gosh, if I had just met Jean in my 20s, we could have had a longer life together. Of course, the longtime Jeopardy host added jokingly, I guess if I'd met her when I was in my 20s, she wouldn't have been born yet. Yes, but hey, 29 years is pretty good. Yes, she's a little bit younger than him. So, you know, he's hosted Jeopardy for 35 years. So he vowed to fight the disease and continue working on the game show. He says, now, normally the prognosis for this is not very encouraging, but I'm going to fight this, and I'm going to keep working. And he says in the comments, and with the love and support of my family and friends, with the help of your prayers also, I plan to beat the low survival rate statistics for this disease. So again, Alex Trebek bringing it up and out, right? Get it out there. Get as many people talking about it. And of course, I do hope he fights this and wins. Because pancreatic cancer, that's one of those things that when you get that diagnosis, you need to do everything in your power. 50,000 other people, he made in his comments, by the way, are diagnosed each year with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. So he and all those fighting, we do send our special prayers. I mean, it's hard to group up everybody, but it's always important, you know, when you do pray, if you are a person of faith, even if you're not, it's always good to, you know, give that, hey, let's give some positivity to those undergoing such terrible times, to them and their families. Give them the strength and the power to do so, right? All right, well, we need to take a break here on the Hollywood Social Lounge. Yes, coming up just around the corner, waiting in the wings. Oh, man, you are going to want to stay tuned to this. Yes, it is all about Michel Duval. You will have seen him already in FX's Queen of the South. Now you can see him as the role of Chico in Deadly Class. Him coming up next here on the Hollywood Social Lounge. We'll be right back right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Everybody get down like...
All right, guys. Oh, hey, by the way, Sean, if you can get, let's get the, oh, when we come back, let's go ahead and put on the trailer, which is the Deadly Class trailer. Let's go ahead and air that, okay, so people can see that, and then we'll have him back, and then get his clips ready to go, and we'll have him kind of intro those.
All right, so the Deadly Class, and then the Michel
Duval clips.
Duval clip. All right.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. For those of you tuning...
And I actually have watched that series, too.
Oh, have you? Oh, awesome. Well, then feel free to ask a question.
It's pretty deep. I mean, you have to watch it a couple times to actually, you know what I mean? It's one of those type of... So I'm kind of still, like, lost because I've never really, you know...
Right. Well, maybe he could break it down for us then. I don't know. It's hard, right? Because you want people to watch it, so it's like...
We got 1 minute. 1 minute.
All right. Yeah, I've loved sci-fi ever since. I remember selling cable TV, and I would tell people they needed sci-fi because I wanted sci-fi. I've had sci-fi for quite a while.
All right, we're getting ready to go here. We've got about 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
And for those of you tuning in, we're on our break right now, both commercial, TV, and radio. So you're watching our behind the scenes. We could keep you in the dark on this part, but some have said they like to participate with our behind the scenes. You're like our in-studio audience there. There you go. Yeah.
All right, here we go, Aaron. 10 seconds.
Our 2 convenient locations in Beaumont and Temecula. And visit top-lineindustrial.com. At Top Line Industrial, we don't just sell products, we sell solutions.
That's right. It's the Hollywood Social Lounge right here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Also streaming live over there at KVVB TV, Channel 33, and in other parts around the world online. Also Facebook Live and Periscope TV. Yes! So excited about this. It is all happening on Sci-Fi. It is Deadly Class. Check out the clip right here. Deadly Class.
Young people watching. I have a very personal message for you. I've always thought of school as an environment in which you can be great. There's a big, wonderful world out there for you. It's exciting and stimulating. So to my young friends out there,
Just say no. train creative problem solvers.
Do you have any idea where you are?
A weak do not belong in my school.
This is insane. Did I just join a cult?
Just say no.
Thank you.
So there it is, with the one wielding the blade. Michael Duval's with us. Michael, good morning and welcome to the show.
Hey, familia, how you guys doing? Here, Michel Duval representing.
Yeah, okay, Michael, first of all, I gotta ask. So he asks in there, is this a cult? What is it? Break it down for us.
So listen, bro, this is not a cult. It could be, though. This is an academy of the deadly arts. It's a school where the biggest crime organizations send their youngs to become killers and take over their respective businesses.
Okay, so pretty deep. Also, I understand this actually came on originally as an Image comic. Now, when you were cast for this role as Chico, did you go back and say, maybe I need to go look at the comic? Or were you like, look, I'm just going to put myself in this character and whatever happens, happens?
No. When something is based on something, I think you got to do the research. It's part of the act, it's part of the craft to respect the already existing project. So I went to the comics. I have a responsibility because Chico already exists in a different media type of way. In a page, in an image, but people already know Chico, so it's my responsibility to bring that character to life and kind of give it a little bit of my understanding, a little bit of Mitch, a little bit of Chico, and I'm really proud of the character that we came together and it had a great response.
Well, I have to admit, I love the tattoos. Is that part of the character, or do you have those already on you?
No. The tattoos on the hands, on the neck, on the ears, that's all part of the character. I do have my own tattoos, though, but still, they were used in some scenes. But the big tattoos, they took maybe like an hour to put on every day.
Well, and that's commitment. But I have to say, I don't think I'd want to take them off. I'd kind of be like, can you do... I mean, I don't know about you. I don't know if you want to... I would actually like to, be sporting those. It's actually really cool. Do you... Mm-hmm. I can imagine, do you ever just say, hey, leave it on for the evening? I want to see what happens?
Yeah, well, actually once, I was really tired. And the tattoos take maybe 30 minutes to get off. And so I was just like, guys, I'm going to go home. I'm going to take the tattoos with me. And so I was driving myself home, and I did a pit stop on a 7-Eleven. But by that time, I already forgot that I still had the tattoos on,
Right.
Into the 7-Eleven, and people just look at me in a scared way, they would look at me with respect.
Right.
I was like, what's wrong? So when I go back to the car and I see myself in the mirror, I'm like, oh, Chico.
Chico's still here. Because, okay, let's describe, for those that don't know, Chico, because I've seen a clip. I need to watch this. Our sound engineer, Sean Nickerson, has been keeping up with the show, by the way. But I want to ask, for those that don't know, is Chico a misunderstood character? Is he good? Is he bad? What's his deal?
Well, I don't think he's a misunderstood character, Chico is who he is. The thing of the character, what I tried to do, I really didn't want to do a one-dimensional villain, just a guy that likes to do bad stuff because he's bad.
Right.
I find that kind of boring. So, I gave him an origin story, with the writer and the script. I kind of started building a past that made him the way he is. It's not like he just was born a villain. He became a villain because of things that happened in his life. So he's not misunderstood, but he's a guy that lives for himself, He knows that he's an Academy of Assassins. He knows everyone is competition. He knows everyone is going to be a problem or is going to try to take his life at one point. So he's always ready. He's always on guard. He doesn't let people in. So that kind of makes him, like a loner. And he sees for himself before anyone. So he's bad in that way,
Right.
He doesn't care about killing other people as long as he's safe, and he doesn't care about letting people die as long as he's safe. You know?
Right. No, I get it. Michael, okay, we have a couple clips here. I wanted to do two of the clips. One where you could probably set it up. We have the one where you got the blade to the neck of, or you got something to the neck of some of the other guy, and then one where you're kind of romantic, talking all sweet to your lady. Can you set this up?
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, the one of the knife, that's from the first episode where Marcus, the lead character, faces Chico, and he just sucker punches him. But then Chico gets up, and, you know, Chico has the upper hand. He's a trained assassin. So he just kicks Marcus's ass and puts a knife to the throat. And so you have to see what happens there. And then you have the dinner where Chico sets a whole romantic dinner to kill someone. But the moment in the dinner is an actual love moment between these two crazy characters, you know?
Okay, here's the clip. Check it out.
Do it now!
Good. You're learning. Just a friendly spar with my new amigo. Get some rest, Marcus. We'll finish this later. Vámonos.
I just wanted to have some fun with my friends.
Friends? Maybe these people are not our friends. They're our competition.
So everyone's an enemy? I don't want to leave like that.
Just for a couple of years. Then I'll have the cred to take over. Buy you a house. As big as that whole village you come from. Hey. I've loved you since I was a boy. We gotta watch out for each other. I know it doesn't seem like much, but we are all we'll have in this world. Yeah.
Whoa, Michael's got a sweet spot. Or Chico, I don't know which it is, but wow. Okay, so obviously I got a couple questions. We saw some pretty big characters there. I'm talking about Benedict Wong. What was it like getting to meet Benedict?
You know, I'm a really sucker for comics, man. I'm a geek. I'm a nerd, so I love the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
So just the fact of working with the Russo brothers from Infinity War, with Benedict from Doctor Strange, and just seeing, you know, these down-to-earth guys that just love the art and have so much passion for what they do, it was an inspiration, man, you know. Benedict Wong is a great actor. I learn from him every day. And the Russos, when I met him, it was one of my dreams come true, you know, like, and the fact that they came up to me and they were proud of my work, and they told me that one of the biggest episodes for my character was their favorite episode, you know, everything just lines up, and it's like, wow, man, I must be on the right track, working with these amazing people.
Well, and then working opposite, like in this character, I mean, you have loved her ever since you were kids. I mean, that is a good way, you know, for every guy out there that has like that crush, that was like Rico Suave on steroids. What's it like working opposite of Maria?
It's amazing, man. You know, I'm really proud of Maria Gabriela. She's been an amazing cast member. You know, I really do believe that in the story, Chico is there to feed Maria, to feed Marcus. So being able to make that magic with both of them, it was amazing, man. I'm really proud to be working with a Latina actress. You know, she's from Venezuela. I'm from Mexico. We both started really young in acting. So being able to, you know, cross paths with amazing people from the Latino community and see that we're opening this door little by little, it means a lot, you know. And she's a great actress. Yeah. Everyone in that cast is. I really do believe that everyone in that cast is the next generation of actors, man.
I agree with you on that. I love to see the beginnings of that. I want to keep you, though, because I have some questions regarding your background in acting and your love for acting, where it came from. Can we keep you during the commercial break? We need to take a break right now. Can we keep you, though?
Yes, 100%, man.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break here on the Hollywood Social Lounge. For those of you tuning in, if you have questions, feel free to pop them in. Again, Facebook Live, Periscope TV, that's where we're at. We're going to take a quick break. We'll have Michael Duval waiting over there. We got to go feed him. Can somebody get him catering? We'll get him taken care of. We'll be right back right after these messages. Stay tuned.
If you like it, then make it clap. If you like it, then...
(844-9-LITTLE). That's 1-844-9-LITTLE, or online at little, the letter N, sons.com. That's littleandsons.com.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the Hollywood Social Lounge here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Also, Facebook Live, Periscope TV, and KVVB TV, Channel 33. Yes, that's where it's at. We have with us, yes, not only from Deadly Class, but also from quite a few other shows. In fact, you could see him also on Queen of the South. Yes, we're talking about Michel Duval. Michel, I got a question for you. So if your character went up against Wolverine, who would win?
Nah, come on, man. Nobody can beat the adamantium. So it had to be Wolverine, man. He goes through Chico like a nugget.
Right. Okay, so Michel, I want to go back though, because I understand acting is literally in your blood. This kind of goes back a ways, and I understand, is it your mom who is an actress as well?
Well, yeah, man. You know, the art It's been in the Duval DNA for maybe like 3-4 generations, man.
Wow.
You know, my mom, she's the one that that kind of blew up. She's one of the biggest actresses in Mexico as a comedian. And so, you know, being no dad in the picture, my mom had to take care of us in work, in everything that she did. So every time she would go to like on set, was with. So I was just like a little monkey, man, asking, what is this? What is that? What does this work for? Trying to, you know, climb the walls, take the lights. So I kind of grew on the set, you know. That was like a second home. So I knew it was what I wanted to do since I was really young.
And you know, it's one thing being on a set, but then, of course, just having that ability to be such great on screen. Like, I'm looking at all of your... You take each moment and you make it your own. Where does that come from? Because I understand you actually went abroad, or you ended up studying as well in acting. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah, of course, man. You know, even though I knew it was in my blood, I didn't take it for granted, you know?
Right.
I really knew that I had to grow in my art. I still do. Every time you keep growing and you keep learning. So I gave myself some challenges, you know? I took myself out of the comfort zone. I gathered up some money, moved to Los Angeles when I was 18. I told my mom to send me 6 months without knowing anyone to like New York. And so I started in New York, in LA, in Miami, in Mexico. So I've been around, man, and I've been growing, you know, just feeding off different teachers and stuff. So when I learn everything, I can put it on set and just see if everything that I learned was worth it. And I really do think that Chico is maybe the most complex character that I've ever done. In the fact that works like a different physicality, posture, the way he walks, the way he fights, the way he speaks, his natural gestures. So he's really nothing like Mitch in the sense of the person, you know? And I'm really proud of that. Seeing people not even recognize me in a way.
Well, it's funny, what we've had other actors here on the show, and sometimes they play characters where they're like, man, in real life I couldn't get away with this. But your character, if there's anything that you could take or learn from Chico, what would it be?
Well, you know, I think being one step ahead of everyone. If you get into the show, you're gonna notice that Chico's real power is not his strength, his physicality, his way of fighting. His real strength is knowledge. He plays really, you know, he knows he has the power, but he doesn't overdo it.
Yeah.
So he plays really cool, but he knows who's talking to who's plotting against who wants to do this, who's talking to them. So he's really one step ahead of everyone, and that's what makes him so dangerous, that his real power is knowledge. So when I found out that about the character, I kind of applied it into like real life in a way, you know, trying to be one step ahead of everything, you know?
Right.
You know, so you save yourself, you know, plan A, plan B, plan C, so you're ready, you know, for what's coming.
Yeah, no, I love it. It's I come from the background of chess, so I always think 5, 10, 20 steps ahead of what's going to happen with what. And that, I love that about Chico. I love, again, like I said, his tattoos. I just love to have a Chico day, maybe at Comic-Con. Speaking of which, I believe they premiered this at the San Diego Comic-Con. Did you get to be a participant there as well? And what was that like, if you did? Or will you in the future?
I hope in the future, man. You know, when San Diego Comic-Con came to be, I was filming in Mexico a show for Telemundo. We kind of got into doing it, but then I wasn't able to go, and the panel was really selective, you know. And we have such a big cast that we have to know when and where we're going to be sent off to, you know. I'm having a Comic-Con in Mexico City in a couple of days, so you know we're being sent to different types of the world, you can say. But I hope that once the show is out, maybe for this year's Comic-Con, we can go and visit these guys and just hear what they think about the season, hear what they think about the show, and give justice to the comic. I think it'd be amazing to meet with them in San Diego.
Well, I would just go because you know how hard it is, and we sometimes get in as press, we miss the deadline, we're like, darn it, who do we know? So Michel, I'm just trying to get, you know, maybe if you can get me in, you know, like a guest pass. I'm just I'm throwing it out there, okay? But Michel, I got a question. Yeah, I got a question. Okay, so we ask some that, maybe we need to know more. We want to feel like we know a little bit more. We got top 10 questions. Are you ready for our top 10 questions to get to know you better?
Oh, wow. I think I am.
Okay, here we go. Number 1, who is your favorite scene partner in a film or television project that you've been in?
Depends, man. It's working with so many talented people. I have to say, for now, just being a scene with Benedict Wong and having was amazing.
Good choice. Good choice. Number 2, your favorite place to vacation. And being world renowned, I mean, you're kind of going everywhere. So I don't know. This might be a little difficult.
No, actually, I have a place really special to my heart. It's in Maui Island in Hawaii. It's called the Haleakala. It's the House of the Sun. It's the biggest mountain in Maui. That's a spiritual place for me, man. So every time that I can, I just go watch the sun come up above the clouds because you're like 10,000 feet in the air. It's an amazing moment. So definitely Haleakala.
Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm going to put that on my to-do list. Who is your favorite family member to get advice from? You're having those moments. You're like, look, I need some advice. Who's that person that you go to?
Well, mama is mama, It's got to be my mom, man. She's the best. She's always there, so it's got to be her.
So when you got this role and she's getting to watch it, do you watch it with her? Does she call you up and say, hey, hold on, what's her feedback?
No, not at all, man. We really respect each other's work, so if I don't ask for a feedback, she'll never give it to me.
Got it.
She'll never watch the shows, man. She says it's too real to see me, kill people, be killed, because it's crazy, man. She says it's too real for her.
Yeah.
But I watch a little. Aww. I make her watch every now and then.
Yeah, that's special, though, that I know she's cheering for you over there. Your favorite karaoke song to belt out to? I understand you do some singing as well, right?
Yeah, man. I have to say, I'm not a good karaoke singer, but every time I pull "Happy" by Pharrell, it kind of works. Kind of does the job, man.
Okay. What's your most hysterical or ridiculous memory or most trouble you've gotten into that mom doesn't know about?
Wow, I don't know. She kind of knows about everything. When I was young, there was no life in the house because we had such an amazing relationship, but I've done stuff, maybe some parties. There was one, man, when I was like really young and I kind of got drunk and we were staying at this hotel. But it was like one of the first years where I had my own room, So like I didn't sleep with my mom anymore. I was maybe like 13. Kind of, I think I was like 15 and I got drunk without telling her.
Yeah.
And it was like I fell asleep on the beach. So I woke up on the beach of the hotel, and she kind of, never knew about it because she thought I was just in the hotel.
Uh-oh.
Out.
Uh-oh. I don't know. I mean, isn't it great when you get to that age where you're like, well, what are you going to do, Mom? Nothing.
Yeah, I know, Yeah.
Michel, what is your favorite comfort food when you're just feeling like, just that one thing that makes you feel good all the time?
Food?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't know, man. I gotta go back to like enchiladas or tacos.
Oh, yeah. Some good carne asada tacos with some good salsa. Number 7. What's your motto or advice to live by?
Ooh, that's a good one, man. Well, I don't have one motto, even though I could say I was watching a movie like 2 days ago, and I saw this character say, improvise, adapt, overcome. And it really stood out to me, really so changing times. And if you don't know how to improvise and adapt, you are left behind. We got maybe Toys R Us, Blockbuster that didn't know how to adapt to this future of changing social media, TV,
right,
business itself. So you gotta improvise, adapt, and then you'll overcome. I really like that motto.
Yeah, I think if department stores did exactly that, they'd still be in business. But what's one thing that you cannot live without? There's just that one thing you're like, oh, if it wasn't here, I couldn't live without it.
Well, you know, a notebook. I always write everything on paper, man.
Really?
Have scripts. Yeah, man. I'm a really all classic guy. So I always need to have a notebook with me. You know?
I always
create. Yeah.
No, I always tell people, carry one around with you, because when you have those ideas, get them out, right? Don't hold on to them. Think you're going to hold on to them for later, because sometimes that inspiration comes and you need a pen and paper. Well, I like that. All right. What's your favorite hobby?
Yeah, man. My favorite hobby, well, art. You know, it's not a hobby. It's my career.
Mm.
I'm not acting, I'm singing. If I'm not singing, I'm directing. If I'm not directing, I'm dancing. If I'm not, you know, like everything just surrounds itself with art. So if I'm not working, I'm doing art, which is kind of a hobby, but it's the same thing that I do. So it's a crazy combo.
Now, okay, so if you could put, this is the last question, if you could put Chico up against any other character in either Marvel, DC, or Image Universe, who would you like to go up against? Who do you think would be an appropriate foe? Deadpool? I mean, you pick.
Okay, I gotta say this. You know, like if we go into the Marvel DC universe, we gotta understand that those guys have superpowers.
Right.
Like, my guys, they don't have superpowers. They're just really well trained assassins.
Right.
You know, like if I needed to go into against a superhero, I'd go against Spider-Man, just to like kiss his feet and his hands and say, bro, kick the shit out of me. I don't care. I just love you so much. But then, if we go into the Deadly Class universe, I would have loved to see Chico against Saya. I think that showdown would have been one of the best, because Saya and Chico are the top of the school. So seeing the top fight each other, I think that would be a clash of the titans.
All right, there it is. Yes, with us, we've had a very great time with Michel Duval. Thank you so very much for spending time with us here on the Hollywood Social Lounge. Much success to you in your career. You got such a fantastic road ahead of you. I'm very excited for you. We look forward to following you. Which do you do more? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram?
You can go to my Instagram, which is at Mich_Duval, MICH_DUVAL. And my Instagram is going to take you to YouTube, to Facebook, to Twitter. So we'll catch you guys there.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us again on the Hollywood Social Lounge. We'll see you on your next project, okay? You got to come back.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. 100%, man.
All right.
The space, it was a good time.
Oh, we were glad we could spend it with you. Yes, if you're just tuning in, boy, did you miss out. Yes, it's all about Michel Duval doing his thing over there. Of course, you've already seen him in the successful show already on FX, Queen of the South. Now you can see him in Deadly Class playing the role of Chico on Sci-Fi. So go check that out. We need to take another break here on the Hollywood Social Lounge. When we get back, we got a trailer you're not going to want to miss. Yes, it is Dumbo coming up around the corner right after these messages. Stay tuned.
If you like it, then make it clap. If you like it, then make it.
All right, guys, so we are on our commercial break, just making sure we got our list here ready. There it is. All right, so we got some behind the scenes. It'll be clip 1, by the way, Sean.
All right.
I don't think we have time for both by the time we come back, right?
Oh, I don't think so, no.
Which one's longer of the two? Well, I already said
clip
Dumbo,
2.
so let's go to Dumbo. That's fine. Little feel good film over there. All right, guys, those of you tuning in, good morning. Christian Diaz says hello. Wendy's over there, hello. Mom's tuning in. Let's see, Tim Harris giving me some feedback on when you go Wi-Fi. Says you can download a VPN client, that stands for Virtual Private Network, client and use it on any phone. Of course, you need to have someplace to VPN to. If you are just using a VPN and not connecting to somewhere that is receiving your info in a secure nature, you're still not protected. So there you go. And yes, if you're,
I still think it's better off not to use public Wi-Fi.
It is, yeah. Just be safe than sorry, right? I know they get you when they do that. And you know, it's so funny. That's like the common thing. I remember about 5 years ago, I could have told you that, but they didn't really make a big deal of it as they do now with all the
more hackers now too.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
1 minute.
It's like they don't want the information out for too many, but then it's kind of like, okay, it's getting to the point where just everybody could do it, right? So let's just not say we did. But yeah, you got to be careful out there. They say actually a tip is to get a credit card that you only use for online purchases and keep it separate.
Oh yeah, put like about $20 on it or something like that.
500 or 1,000. Yeah, keep it separate and have it protected, not to your whole bank account, right?
30 seconds.
All right, cool. But how cool is that, huh? Go check it out on Sci-Fi.
Do I leave this next clip on, or is it okay to...
Oh, no, you can take it off. We'll be... Yeah.
All right, here we go. 10 seconds.
One of our 2 convenient locations in Beaumont and Temecula. And visit top-lineindustrial.com. At Top Line Industrial, we don't just sell products. We sell solutions.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the Hollywood Social Lounge here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We want to say a big thank you to Michel Duval, yes, over there, and the entire crew at Deadly Class. Survival is extra credit, so some pretty exciting stuff over there. Also now, yes, I've been promising you it is coming up around the corner. Dumbo is where it's at. We got some behind the scenes right here. Check it out.
Dumbo is a lot of fun. We got a flying elephant. Come on, how much more fun can you have?
I loved the original version. This is a new, modern take on it.
The original ends with the elephant flying, and this version begins with that.
It's a story of a circus family in disarray. The birth of this baby elephant makes them come together in a magical way.
Tim Burton is directing. He understands outsiders, people who don't fit in. Vulnerable souls like Dumbo.
This film has such an extraordinary visual life.
The colors, the sounds.
The set was enormous. Tim filled it with performers from all over the world.
You had hundreds of extras.
Jugglers and tumblers.
It's pure magic.
I've never done anything quite like this.
I feel like I'm dreaming sometimes.
I got such goosebumps when I walked onto the set for the first time. This was unbelievable.
We need this movie right now.
It's such a powerful, universal story.
Anything is possible.
It reaffirms that individuality is a good thing.
You don't need to be perfect to be loved.
Dumbo! You can do it. Come on!
Fly, Dumbo. Fly. Welcome, baby Dumbo. We're all family here, no matter how small.
You have something very rare. You have wonder.
mystique. You have magic. Wow! Come with me. Together, we can soar on an elephant's wings.
What's happening? Where are they taking her?
Take Dumbo back inside.
But she's his mom. Do something. He needs us. Look at me. We're gonna bring your mama home.
He doesn't look like magic to me.
Your children need you to believe in them.
You can do it, Dumbo. Show him. Fly, Dumbo. Fly. Baby of mine.
Yes, it is Dumbo. How excited are you to watch that? I know, it's definitely from my childhood. It's from Tim's childhood. It's from a lot of our childhoods. And I think this is going to be a fantastic film. I mean, you already got some pretty big names in there. It was nice to see actor Joseph Gatt. You may have seen a quick glimpse of him in there. He's actually also on Star Trek, one of the latest Star Treks as well. And so, aw, Tim saying, probably gonna make me cry. Well, that's Dumbo for you. So, excited to see that around the corner. Will you be lining up for that? Many will. I know we'll take the 6-year-old to go see that. It's kind of cool when you got little 6-year-olds right now, right? Or anybody under 10. Because they're seeing everything for the first time, right? So they have no idea of what came before them. And it's kind of a cool time to be alive where you're like, hey, for example, let's go back in time and show you what X-Men was, right? I'm looking forward to that. Phoenix coming up around the corner. Sean, is there anything over there on Netflix we should be paying attention to, or CBS All Access, or any of the other All Access?
Well, you definitely got to check out Star Trek Discovery. That's a must.
That's a must, huh? So I need to start. Now, how many seasons or episodes did they do in Star Trek first season of?
Oh, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you right offhand.
Let's see. So I'm looking it up right now.
It's not one of the longer ones.
Right. And we have had Sonequa Martin Green here on the show. We interviewed her on the red carpet at the Stand Up to Cancer event with her and her husband. Great guy. Great couple. Really good couple. So maybe we should reach out to her and have them on the show. But Doug Jones, who's in that as well, we're good friends with him. Actually, we should have him on the show. Let's see, Joseph Gatt. Yeah, we got a few people here that we know. Well, you know what? We're going to make some calls. See, maybe next week. Maybe next Saturday. Yeah, join us right here on the Hollywood Social Lounge. Facebook, Periscope, KVVB TV, and ABC News Radio. We'll see you next week. Make it a great day, whatever you do. Remember, life is worth living, so live it well. Bye-bye, everyone.
Watch me go.